A few days ago, there were a couple of news articles knocking about, taking a look at this new anti-cheat system that EA are apparently developing. Now, nothing concrete has come out, neither can I link you an official statement from EA, but these sort of news articles tend to appear a couple of years before this sort of stuff comes out properly. The article I'll be referencing can be found in the description down below. It's from Respawn First, and if you've been paying attention, a few other YouTubers have been making videos on it and posting on Twitter. It's quite a big topic, cheating in Battlefield, and this is because not only have we seen cheating since the early days of Battlefield, but it seems to have gotten progressively worse as time's gone on. It's not only in Battlefield 5, I still play a fair bit of Battlefield 4 and there are plenty of cheaters in that game. Battlefield 1 had a few, Battlefield 5, let's be honest, has quite a few if you play on PC, and it tends to go through these waves or these rotations where you'll get a lot of cheaters one week and then they sort of get banned and DICE get on top of it, and then there's a lot of cheaters that come back. With free weekends that we see every so often in Battlefield, there tends to be a massive current of cheaters coming in, and then they can make as many accounts as they like. It's a bit of an issue, to be honest, because not only have we got a game that sometimes lacks a bit of content and maybe DICE could communicate things better, we've also got this issue of cheating. And although some people at DICE are trying really hard to ban cheaters, and of course we will have private games coming soon also enabling us to ban cheaters, there's no actual anti-cheat system that is working properly. Other games like Rainbow Six Siege have also seen an influx of cheaters throughout their life, and the developers have got on top of it to some extent. PUBG have seen it as well. It tends to be pretty common across any FPS game, and Battlefield, I think, provides cheaters with a really unique experience because it's a 64-player mode most of the time. Lots of people to take down, lots of action, and really easy to do, it would seem, especially on Battlefield 4 and 5. So a bit more about this article. EA is apparently working on a new anti-cheat system that will help with cheaters. The hope is to reduce the number of cheaters in games, not only in Battlefield, but also Star Wars Battlefront and Apex Legends, which both are available on the Origin store. According to this article, the anti-cheat system will access volatile memory to analyse if there is any malicious software running on your system. For the less tech-savvy, and that's me included, the article explains what volatile memory is. Essentially, it's your RAM, and EA is going to observe what's running on your PC during gameplay. This article was posted on Respawn First, and they actually managed to find the EA anti-cheat system with a patent filed on October the 1st, 2019 at the US Patent and Trademark Office. At the minute, cheating in Battlefield is handled quite poorly by a system called Fairfight. It also works with some other things that DICE and EA have going in the background. I'm not sure if dropping Fairfight is going to be what they do here. I think this new anti-cheat system might be something that they develop and implement game by game. Maybe it'll be a couple of years before we actually see or hear anything official about it, but it is good to see that EA want to address the problem. I think BattlEye is a much better anti-cheat system, and I also believe that the main problem with the cheating epidemic at the minute in Battlefield games is that we're very limited when it comes to banning these cheaters. It should be incredibly easy to find an actual cheater and ban them. It's so obvious if somebody's going 150 for 0 in the first 2 or 3 minutes of a game with an LMG with 90-95% hit rate and they're a level 3 that they're a cheater. There are these very blatant cheaters that can just be wiped out of the game, and I'm sure that there is more that DICE and EA can do to address this. When you've got the sort of cheaters that might be cheating but might not be cheating, the sort of guy that will go 60 for 10, a really good match, but it's certainly not impossible. Many players I know don't cheat and get those scores. What do you do about those? Well, this is where this anti-cheat system is really going to shine. You've got a situation where it will be able to test whether you have any applications running and things that are being detected as they interfere with the game application. This means that DICE will be able to work out if you are cheating. They don't need to look at the gameplay, it will all be done in the background, and that is where an anti-cheat should be doing the work. If you're trying to ban a player after they've already done a kill streak, and you're looking at gameplay, you've already failed because you're trying to address it after the fact. It's still great to have that safety net, but this is the sort of thing that you need in games to prevent cheaters from having prolonged game time on games like Battlefield. Some interesting information has appeared once again on Respawn First in relation to this article I've been talking about. Now, of course, we're talking about that anti-cheat system, but it's not actually as modern as we think. It was in fact developed, or the first sighting of it, back in 2017. Apparently the modules were in very early stages of development and not very sophisticated, but that really highlights that EA might have been working on this for quite some time. The author of the articles, Jake Bishop, then went on to interview a reverse engineer, so somebody who knows a lot about cheating and how you can make anti-cheats work for you instead of the other way around. And he was basically explaining how it might be possible to load custom code onto a user's machine and essentially bypass that whole new anti-cheat system. And this kind of shows you how difficult it is to get an anti-cheat that works, because you're up against some very intelligent people that know how to create these cheats and hacks and get around it. The people that then download the cheats and use them, well, these people are idiots. But the guys that are actually creating the hacks, although I despise them, they're usually pretty damn intelligent. So DICE have to almost get somebody better than them to create something that cannot be cracked. In combination with this new software, and then the potential for private servers where you can ban obvious cheaters and then forward them to DICE that can take a look at their account and ban them, hopefully hardware ban them so they can't do it on another account. That's the time where we will have very limited cheaters on Battlefield and a better experience for all. Let me know what you think of this. Is it a positive move? Do you think that private games are all we really need to ban cheaters? And are you actually experiencing some major cheating in Battlefield 5? As I said, there are lots of cheaters in the game, but some people seem to be quite lucky and are able to avoid them. I'm interested to see what you have to say down in the comments. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.